Yo, Kentucky be crazy right now. Got these beautiful skies, nice little breeze. You can see the hair flowing. But I just got a notification that we're in a tornado watch. Come on, Kentucky. You got this beautiful weather, and you're gonna give me a tornado out of it? Man, I hope not. But today, we're gonna do something that I've been saying I'm gonna do for over a month. Let's get to it. I've been saying I'm gonna change these lights out for new ones that I bought for over a month. Maybe not over a month, but at least close to a month, okay? And one thing that I'm needing this for is I film all of my Do Reacts, which is my biggest channel, my highest growing channel. I haven't posted in 2 months and it still has the most views channel. And I can't do it without lights because the lights flicker in the background, confuse people, take them out. I hate it. So today I'm finally going to jump on here and I'm going to take these lights out and I'm going to put these new lights that I have plugged in here testing back in. They got like little sticky tape. And yeah, let's jump in there, start taking this stuff down. I'm going to run a time lapse so you can see the whole thing and come along with me on this journey as we improve our lighting so that we can get back to making better YouTube videos. Let's get it. Just kidding, we're not going to get a time lapse from this camera because it's dead. So I'm charging it and I'm just going to film one on my phone, I guess. My luck. But the problem with that is I was on my way home and I tried to film a time lapse of the sky because we got that warning about the storm and I wanted to be able to show you guys the time lapse of the whole sky. I filmed a 30-minute time lapse. Stopped it, didn't show up on my phone. Don't know what happened to it. Completely gone. So I'm just gonna film like a regular shot, and if I talk to the camera, I talk to the camera and I can stop it. I don't know. It gives me something to do, I guess. But enjoy the time lapse. All right, let me show you what we got here before we move too far into it. So I've already undid this whole half, and right here what we got is these lights. They don't have any sticky on the back, so what I did was I put these little clamps and just screwed them to it, and I'm just unscrewing those. There's one on both sides. It's hard to do and get a shot. Sorry if the shot's horrible. And then that just loosens those up. And I just do it to every single one. I got 3 or 2 on every layer here. So now I believe I have all of the little screws and latches done. Now I'm going to pull out all the lights and make sure I can get the lights out before I can put the new ones in. The hard part about this is doing this without knocking off all the things that I already have on my shelves. Wish me luck. Looks like I missed one. All right, so one thing that if you are in this business, you do this for fun, you do this for whatever, whenever you have a bad cable, I used to work with a guy who would save a cable because he's like, maybe I could slice the ends off of it and keep it in, and he was just a hoarder of bad cables. Okay, let me show you what you're supposed to do with cables that are bad so that you don't accidentally mix up and then run I don't want to run these again and accidentally think that they're good and then find out too late after I've already worked really hard. Here's what you do with bad cables. Let me show you. You get rid of them. You don't keep those things. I'm gonna go pick that up before I mow it. Please don't keep bad cables. It drives me insane how many people keep bad cables and bad things that just, no, quit, stop it, don't do it. Throw them away if they don't work. Buy something new. Don't be a hoarder, and don't be a hoarder of cables. Let's get back to finishing this wall up. Don't do it. Okay. All right, so now we have the good lights left. The only way I know how to do this is unroll it and then feed it through my holes and see how far down we can go, and then connect the next one to the same spot. Hopefully it ends at the end of a run, but I've got to take these completely off the spools and then just feed them through, I think is what the best plan of attack for this could be. Not sure how I did this, but I caught Spider-Man. That is the first run of lights, and we got 1, 2, 3 full shelves and a half shelf. So not too bad for a first run. Now we're gonna run this one here. Hopefully we can match them up pretty good. And what I might do is you can cut this. I might cut it up here and run the full thing. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I only need 2 runs, so I'll probably run this where it's flush here so I don't have that outer edge. We'll see though. I think this is gonna work out pretty good. The tape is currently sliding off somehow. Not good. It's starting to stick to stuff, but half of it's still on, but half of it's still off. It's a mess. Hopefully I can get this completed before it completely pops off. Goodness gracious. Oh man, it's so sticky. I don't know how half of it just popped off. That's crazy. Oh no, that's completely off. Oh no! Alright, the tape just broke and it's currently peeling off. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to gaff tape the ends of the cables to the wall so that those don't move and get pulled out of the actual thing. I can't cover up most of it because it has the sensor inside of the plate that it plugs into. So I've got to tape above and below it so that the sensor's still exposed so I can change the colors. But I don't want it to get pulled or something while I'm tightening it up and then have like part of the cable showing and not know it. So I'm going to tape it down so it doesn't pull out. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the excess off of this one because I'm complete on every single run all the way down, and I'm actually going to be able to add a run from what my old lights used to have. So I'm probably going to cut this off, or I'm going to continue running it that way just to give some light over this little area here. This is like a little workstation that I do DVDs and different things like VHS conversions. Might give that a little light is what I might do. So I might go up and then go over this window just a straight line across. Because I'm going to put the other lights around the Do It To It sign and things like that just to give this room some extra cool lights. So I'm going to leave this for now. I'm going to try to figure out how to get underneath the tape and start here and start sticking the top one, because I'm going to drill a bottom hole all the way across for the bottom layer and cut that one. So I'm going to have to drill through both pieces of wood here in the middle and through one piece of wood on the end. I'll show you whenever I get to that point, but that's what I think I'm going to do just so I can have that last run go all the way across, because I got so much excess cable. So that's the plan. Let's see how it works out. Somehow we made it with that tape falling off, but it's been crazy. Oh boy, I almost met Jesus. All right, so next thing we're gonna drill our hole. I got this, made sure it was wider than the end of my string lights. This is a lot smaller than the one I had to do before. I had to use a pretty good size hole, as you can see here, for my other lights because they had a huge piece on the ends. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna find a spot right here, get all the strings and stuff out of my way so I don't get it wound up in there. All my vintage camera cords here. There's a vintage pair of binoculars. And I mean, right there looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit so I know I can go in straight. And that's hole number one. Now we just got to do one to the outside here, and we're done. And now we make sure she's going to fit through there like a glove. Oh yeah, man. Perfection. See all spider webs up there? All right, and that's that. So now we're going to go ahead and stick this bottom row on here and see what we got. All right, now what we're gonna have to do is we got all this excess. Let's go ahead and cut it. Can't believe that worked. I was so nerve-wracking. I half expected the whole thing to just shut off right there. All right, that's all she wrote. We got lights. Hopefully that tape actually sticks and it doesn't just start coming undone. I'm worried about with the angles I've got. Like, if you, come here, I'll show you. I'm worried about with these angles right here, with there's not being any tape here, that this is just gonna slowly start to peel and drop. I might end up putting one of those braces on each end just to hold these up. So, wow, why does it look so dark? All right, so yeah, that's my hope, is that this doesn't come off. If it starts to look like it's going to, I'm just gonna put a bracket on each end just to kind of hold that up to give it a little less stress on the joints here in the middle. Probably put 2 per shelf instead of 3 like I have one in the middle. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully this actually just holds up. Now the next thing I gotta figure out is what I'm gonna do with this piece here. I'm wondering if I go down and then across the back. I wonder if that would look good, or if I just go over here and above the lights. I might do that. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know. Caught it back. That's not too bad. I can live with that. All right, this has got me set up. I got my lights back. I can change the colors. I can make everything work. Looks good. Yeah. So thanks for being here with me on this project today. We did do some side hustles this morning. So here's us from this morning talking about that. Oh yeah, by the way, we made
$51.20 by Sparking and DoorDashing.
Yep. So we have made an average of $50 a day. We didn't make any money yesterday. We didn't mention it in the vlog, but we didn't do anything yesterday.
But we made really good money on Monday, so yeah. I think it evens out.
Yeah. So if you break up Monday, we had over $100 a day for the last 2 days. So we're good.
Yeah.
And we're only trying to make $50 a day this week, and then hit it really hard next week. So we're still on deck. We're still on target. We did just realize though that we have a out-of-town trip planned.
Yes,
that's
we do.
That's going to take us out of
yes,
2 days. We're going to Chicago. She's taking me to a baseball game.
Yeah, we're going to say it's baseball.
So we're going to have to make up the money for that day as we go.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to work a little over, maybe hit an extra weekend hard.
I'm hoping
Something.
that my side gig gets me a couple of jobs to talk to my coordinator, and she's got a couple things in the works. So I'm hoping that will pan out, because that helps us a whole bunch with this.
So if we can knock it out where we can make that plus DoorDash every single day for the rest of the
Our
week.
lives.
Yeah, we're just gonna try to hit a little harder than normal and see what we can do. And if we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't, and that's okay.
We had a first today. We delivered to a semi truck in a parking lot.
We did. It was different.
It was different. So some different things are happening today, and we're just going along with it.
But yeah, Bex and me working on those lights because I'm actually doing it for once. Go me.
Go.
I hope so. If I'm not, I'm very disappointed in future.
I mean, you should.
I should be
We
able
have
to.
a very rare day today.
Yeah.
We don't have the kids.
Yeah.
They're at my mom's house having the time of their lives, and so
Swimming in a pool, inflatable pool that's about 6 inches deep.
yep. And they
love
have talked about it for the last 2 days. Cannot wait to go over there. And then she bought a watermelon, which is my son's absolute favorite fruit, almost as much as bananas.
But back to us doing future things. Yeah, thanks a lot, Holly and Andy from earlier today. Yeah, we got our goal reached today. We definitely have a lot of work to do on that. I would love to see us make an extra $5,000 this month just on side hustles alone, but we'll see if that's even possible. It's going to take a lot of work, and we got a lot of work to do around here. One thing we need to do is list clothing. I've got the pile from here to here, but I just got to complete that before I buy any more clothing because I'm getting a pile up. Okay, yeah. One thing I just wanted to talk to y'all about before. Let's see what these lights look like. We're going to change them. Green. Let's go red. Okay, let's go purple. Okay, let's go red. Green. Blue. I wish they were synced where I'd push one button and they both do it, but they're not set up like that. They look like they're pretty close to color. Yeah, the other ones had a little bit of different shades. Looked a little different, but these look pretty spot on. I really like the red, though. I think the red looks really good with all that equipment I have back there. But, guys, one thing I wanted to talk to y'all about. Am I crazy if I started another YouTube channel? Like, I am obsessed with starting YouTube channels. I really think it's a problem. Today, I talked to y'all kind of about Holly wanting to start her own channel. And it would be kind of me and her doing it. I would be doing the research and giving her a script with ChatGTP from what we figure out. And filming some videos about the cruise stuff that we already have on hand. And, yeah, I'm really debating if we jump into that today. Because they just dropped new news about Carnival Cruise doing away with the way they used to do their rewards program, and it's kind of big news. A lot of people are upset about it, and I think it would be pretty popular right now, and I think it'd be a great way to launch a channel. Yeah, so I'm very intrigued to see what y'all think about that. Should we start our 6th YouTube channel today? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about it. Yeah, we'll be posting the video tomorrow morning, first thing, if we do it. I already wrote a script for this one. I don't want to get too in over my head and not be able to keep up with all of them. You know what I'm saying? We got enough work done to get caught up on a lot of stuff, and I think tonight, since I got this video done, or this video edited I think tonight, because I got this video done in such a good time frame, I'm able to knock out 2 videos that I'm going to post this weekend. I've got a Do It To It channel and a Journey to a Million that I want to post this Friday, and I also want to post a Do Reacts video. and I have all 3 of those filmed. I just got to edit them. I think I could easily knock out 1 or 2 tonight after the kids go to bed by just editing. Or I can film another vlog and get caught up on the vlogs and be off daily vlogs. So I think I'm going to really focus on just getting those videos edited so I can grow my YouTube channel, because the point of this channel is to grow YouTube, right? And if we post another channel, hitting it right here, right as soon as things are really starting to pop off, I can start some shorts where it's just like cruise content and just be like, hey, follow us for cruise information, you know, and just put a little, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I'm excited because I love that starting process, but I'm honestly afraid that I'm going to get too broad and not have enough to focus on the channels that are already close to getting somewhere, you know. I would love to be able to get these channels somewhere and then hire an editor and then start expanding stuff, but with this big news coming out and everybody posting about it and talking about it, it's really seems like a good time to jump in on this channel. But man, like I said, it's a lot of work, and I'm barely keeping my head above water with the channels I have, so I don't really know. I'm just kind of bouncing ideas off you guys, letting y'all know where I'm at. And we're trying to keep these side hustles going where we're making money on top of all this stuff, and that takes up my whole morning. Like today we worked from, I think it was 10 to 2:30, and then we stopped at 2:30 and came home. So like 10 to 2:30 is pretty much was booked today because we were focused on this stuff. And I still have some work stuff that I got to do at school, and then whenever school starts back up, how are we going to be able to keep up with that? Is this something that'll get us to the point where we can jump on and start doing some cruises for pretty cheap because we're doing content? I don't know. Is this a way? I don't know. I'm throwing ideas out here. If y'all think it's a good idea, let me know. If you think I should slow play it, let me know. We'll see how it goes. I might just make this video, post it, and see if it pops off. If it pops off, we'll know we meant to push it. And if it doesn't do anything with such big news, we'll know that it's not meant to be. That's probably what I'm going to do, actually. I like that idea. I don't know. But let me know what you think it should do. What's a good number to reach off of one video to keep it going? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it takes a while to grow a channel, but sometimes there's like a sign that's like, hey, this is going to do really good. And then there's other signs that it might not do very good, you know? So I'm intrigued to see what happens and go from there. Kind of do a little breakdown, do some cruise stuff, because a lot of people like to look up cruises before they go on it. So I don't know. I'm very intrigued to see your thoughts and what y'all think on it, but I'm really just kicking ideas around, talking to Holly about it. Our main concern is having time to actually do everything. So with me being okay with dropping my tech channel, so Andy Do is going to be just where it is right now. We're not going to do any more with it for a while, and us focusing on the Do Reacts, the Do It To It, dropping it from 3 videos to 1 video and making that a really good video. That's going to give me a lot more time to edit. So I think I might do where I have each day. So all right, let's throw this out here. So Do It To It, Do Reacts, Journey to a Million. So we would have 4 channels that we would be focusing on, right? We would just throw all of our shorts onto our TikToks, but our main channel would be focused on Do It To It, Do Reacts, Journey to a Million, and our new cruise channel, which we don't have a name for, which is something we'll have to figure out. But those 4 channels, and of course the vlog, but the vlog is just capturing what's going on with those 4 channels, so that's going to be easy. And it takes me 30 minutes to edit a video now. I've got it down where I can knock out a vlog in about 30 minutes. So if I spend 4 days working on each of these videos where we film, shoot, edit, and that just be the day where I focus on, like Mondays are Journey to a Million videos, and we just try to push out 1 video of each on all 4 of these channels, I think that's doable. Then whenever we can look at the next day, be like, okay, I got Journey to a Million's video done, and I got this video done, I got this video done, but I still need to work on this one. On the 5th day, we work on the one that is the worst off. And then the next day we post them all on Friday or something like that. We try to post all of our videos on the same day. I don't know. That might That might work. That might work. Y'all let me know if that's a good idea, because I'll have 4 days where I can just focus on, all right, Mondays are Journey to a Million, this is this, this is this, this is this, and then we rotate back through until those videos are done. So if we get Journey to a Million done, we don't have to worry about that. When we skip it, we got to do, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, I think it's possible. It just seems like a lot of work, but I think I could do it. I mean, I'm a one-man band here, so I feel like it's possible. One thing I could start doing is we're going to buy a laptop tray that goes into the car, and I'm going to be able to edit while we're doing DoorDash and stuff like that, because there's a lot of times where we're just parked in a parking lot looking at our phones and just chit-chatting, you know? So if I could get it somewhere where I could edit while I'm also sitting there, I think that might be even more doable, where we can keep all these channels rolling and making a lot of money on our side hustles for our Journey to a Million channel, which takes up the most time. Let's be honest, that channel is starting businesses, you know, buying things, selling things, boxing up things. It takes up a lot of time. It's a couple of hours a day that I just have to focus on that channel almost daily in order to keep it growing. Like, I haven't posted anything in probably 4 days, and I haven't had like a bite. Like today, I haven't been able to send a deal to anybody because nobody's looked at it, because I'm so far behind on posting that it's like social media. You hadn't posted, you're irrelevant. eBay's like, nope, I'm not giving you any bites or any leads. So I need to get back posted on that pretty consistently and pretty fast. So tonight I'll probably post some stuff after we get done, and then just start editing and see if I can post all 4 videos on Friday, or I might post the new channel. I might post the video tomorrow if we get that done. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm just rambling right now, trying to brainstorm out loud with you guys just to see how I think about things. But I really feel that if we slow down with all of our other channels and really pump out good content, that we're really going to grow this year. And I think having a cruise channel, the way my TikTok is just blown up with this stuff, I don't know if it's because I Googled it earlier or what, but like my feed has been blown up with cruise stuff, with cruise news about Carnival doing this. Yeah, I look up cruise videos. Yeah, I watch a lot of cruise stuff. Yeah, I make cruise content sometimes on my TikTok. But yeah, I don't know. That's something we can just throw around, get some ideas flowing, see what we can do. Yeah, let me know. I'd love to brainstorm with you guys, talk to y'all in the comments. You make a comment, I'm going to be there chatting with you about it. So appreciate you guys being here, watching this video. I finally got these lights done. It only took me a month, but guys, appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what we can do with this channel. See if we can grow another one. See if we can get 4 plaques on the wall instead of 3. I don't know. That's my goal. I want to see it happen. Appreciate you guys being here. Let's get to it.